Come on in. Come on in. Oh, you're going to jump. Hi guys. Welcome back to another video. Today we're back in the 155. We've got the fert spreader back on. And we are trying to make the grass grow. Gate post is rotted. There's the dog. So we're chucking out some night tram on grazing ground on the platform and also on the silage ground. So we're doing a couple of different rates. We're putting 145 kilos of night tram onto the silage ground and 116 kilos onto the grazing ground. So that'll keep that ticking along nicely. We've had a couple good days of rain, past 48 hours. We've got a nice dry day today. The sun's out, so it's perfect growing conditions. So perfect time to put the fert on and get it going. So the tractor's looking good. I did have a mechanic out to it from Mason's this morning because last night and this morning again when I started it up, it chucked up a fault code to do with the def tank. He came out and he's pressure tested it, he's plugged his laptop in and we can't find the code now, so why it's done that, got no idea. I think diesel exhaust fluid or def is just another thing to go wrong on tractors, so you can do without it, do without it. Craig's also out tractoring today. He's got the topper on the back of the 130 and he is tidying up some docks on the blue platform. We're going to chuck a bit of nitrogen on that later as well, and then this afternoon or possibly tomorrow we will get on and do some of the silage ground away from home. As you can see, the hats have now arrived from Mark at PID Signs. I've had to wait a little while for them, but definitely worth the wait. Absolutely love them. If you would like one, send me a message. I've got a very limited supply. I might even be sold out by the time this video comes out because I've got a lot of interest in them. Let's just pick the right field on the old screen here. I've had a lot of people asking about polo shirts as well. I wear one every day. I've only got a few of those. I didn't ever buy those to sell, but people seem to be interested in them, so we'll get some ordered up and we'll get some of those. Right, I'll do some paperwork and we'll get spreading. We'll get into this next field where the cows are, because as we all know, fertilizer makes cows grow. If I'd wanted to get the cows out of this field, would they have come out? Nope. But because I want to come in, I'm the most interesting thing they've seen all day. Now they want to come out. Once they've eaten the grass in here, they're going to go to the paddock we cut for first cut on their platform, and this one and the one next door to us will become second cut grass. Second cut grass. So I've just finished the field, and the cows have rather annoyingly set up camp right in front of the gateway that I need to get out of, which is less than helpful. Right, let's see if we can get ourselves out. Hopefully that is a wide enough gap for me to sneak through. Okay, that side. Okay, that side. Right, we're through. No, don't do this to me now! Hey. Right chaps, time for a refill.
Afraid to turn out the lights? Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in the dark? Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. You can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here.
Right, so there's a hopper full. There's about 1.5 tons in there. So we're going to do a bit of silage ground. Right people, we've made it over to the other farm. The heifers are looking rather happy in there. They've got oceans of grass in that field. And the bull, he's in there somewhere. I think he's coming out next week. So. He better do his last little bit of work he needs to. And in a couple of months' time, we'll scan them, see how they did. Hopefully, everything will be in calf. I was just thinking it'd be cool to get the drone up because we're in a nice big field. We can do some drone flying, but I've left it in my truck, which is not very advantageous for the situation. Giving the dog a bit of exercise. So we've just finished spreading this field. You can see the grass is growing back pretty well already. It's got a nice bit of moisture down there. And now in this heat and dry weather for the next few days, that'll make it grow. If you look over the fence, that's a herbal lay and there's an awful lot of clover in that already. So you can see it's a bit darker green. That's the end fixing from the clover. So we're not putting any nitrogen on that. It should be self-sufficient now. And that'll go into grazing. This will be cut again for silage for second cut in probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks time, depending on how well it grows. I don't know how well we can make it out, but this field across from us here has suffered quite badly with rushes. John put on the weed wipe, must be 10 days ago now. You can't really see it from this angle, but the far end of the field where all the rushes are have all completely died off where he's hitting with the weed wipe. The only problem with the weed wipe, being on a quad bike, you can't really tell where you've been and haven't been. So you can see exactly where John has and hasn't been from what's died. So I've got to go and get my COVID jab in the morning. So I'm going to carry on fertilising tomorrow afternoon. I'll make sure I take the drone with me to do the silage ground because the fields are quite big there. We can get some good footage and yeah, cue day 2. Right guys, welcome to day 2. So we're up here on some of our silage ground where we filmed picking up silage. See, the grass is growing quite well already. You're going to give it another kick with a bit of N. We got a big pile of muck up here, as you can see. Something I didn't know until fairly recently is that box muck or farm yard manure, FYM, doesn't contain an awful lot of nitrogen. It has some, but it actually loses it as it's sitting there. It'll leach. So that's why we're putting a bit of N on from the bag. And then what we'll do is once we've taken our second cut, all that will get spread on these fields. To try and help boost the P and K as well as the N. Because last year we spread the muck on the field after the first cut and we didn't really get much rain, and when we took our second cut there was still some muck in the bottom of the sward, which we really don't want. This is what we do want: clover, grass, all the good stuff. So we're going to put a bit of N on here. We've got 5 fields up here to do. So there are also some people up here from the Forestry Commission. Looking at the trees that have been planted up here, I think, as part of a new project we're doing. I think the plan at some point is to get cattle up here and grazing around the trees, a bit like what we got at home on the agroforestry.
I've been dreaming so much lately about your face when you're smiling. It's the only thing that saves me. Hey, I don't know if I told you that I think you're beautiful, and how I can't wait to hold you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know how I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud 9. I don't wanna be without you. This is something that I know for sure. It's just something about you. I just want more. Tell me what you wanna do right now. Tell me what you wanna do tonight. I really don't care as long as I'm with you. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. eyes, you can use them as a mirror. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now look into my eyes, you can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know how I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know how I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Yeah, it feels like I'm on cloud nine.
Computer has lost all of my preset guidance paths for each field. So I'm having to make a new track every time I go in each field. I've just made one for this field there now. Why they've gone, I got no idea. But I didn't realise you can't actually use our spreader as an ISO aux for the joystick. So some of the, whether it's the machine or whether it's the tractor's age, you can use this joystick with an isobuzz implement. You can map your different functions to the buttons, and ours won't let me do it for some reason. It says there's none available, so I'm guessing it's the spreader's age. Hopefully, if and when we get our new spreader, that'll be something we can have a go with. Homeward bound, just driving past a field of grass here that belongs to a chap that farms up near where we've just been, and it's pretty well ready to cut for the third time this year. It is absolutely motoring. It is young seeds, so it will grow quicker than sort of what we're playing with, but yeah, he's got third cut nearly ready at the end of June, which is pretty awesome. I expect to have 5 cuts of that this year. So guys, that's going to be about it from me for this video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you give me some feedback in the comments section. I try and respond to every comment, and I'm pretty good at doing that. So leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up, that would be spot on as well, that really helps me out. And if you haven't already, then please do subscribe to the channel. All my social media links will be on the bottom of the screen now, if you fancy following them as well. But till the next time guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on another video very soon. Cheerio.